So Nearmap is one of the tools that we have for looking at roofs. I'm looking at a roof here in North Rocks, number 40 Mill Drive. So let's say we had an inquiry from whoever owns this house. You can see that they've got, this is solar pool heating, I believe, and trees, the enemy of solar. What I want to show you about Nearmap is that it's got some pretty powerful functions in it. One of them is the timeline. So each of these dots at the top represents a different photograph of this house. So the most recent is 12th of September 2019. Currently today's date is 17th of October 2019, so it's 1 month old. The oldest photo is 14th of November 2009. So I can click along this, and based on the shadows that are being cast, I could tell the time of day. So this is roughly midday. It's a autumn image, and the shadows are fairly long, but they're casting straight down to the south. So that's a midday pic. So we can see at different times of day and different times of year the impact of shade on a house. So obviously this house is not a good candidate for solar. They do have pool heating, which is different because that works based on heat, not necessarily direct sunlight, whereas solar power, photovoltaics, work on sunlight, not heat. In fact, heat works against them. Every now and then you get a glitch. These are not good images. That's interesting. But the point is that we have a lot of information available to us. So this matters. People ask us if we can come and look at their house, and in fact I can tell more from using Nearmap than I can by going to their house. I can look at a whole range of different images over time. So I'm going to jump to one that might be a better solar candidate, or in fact I might find someone who already has solar. So here is someone in that neighborhood that already has solar. And interestingly enough, we can also see the impact of shading. So this is in September. It's getting some shading at midday. My guess then is that in winter, let's see if I can find a winter picture. Yep, so here's May. This shading is pretty significant. So this is a bit of an issue. This system will massively underperform. If it is using a string inverter, then it will do very poorly. If it's using microinverters, then the panels that are not in shade will still be performing. But if it's using a string inverter, the flow-on effect of this shade works across all of the rest of the string. So all of these ones will have poor performance as well. I can see they actually put this on some time ago. Let's see if we can actually figure out when. Yep, 2010. So people that put solar on in 2010 typically did so to take advantage of the 60-cent gross feed-in tariff. So this system probably paid for itself quite quickly, within 3 or 4 years. I can also see that these trees may not have been such a major factor at that time. That's interesting. This is summer. Oh no, it was still pretty bad. So this is not a well-performing system. But this is an example of how we can look at your roof using Nearmap. So if you are quizzing us about whether or not we need to come out to see your home, sometimes it can be good, and we're always happy to answer questions. But if it's just to see your roof, then the answer is no. We can see it perfectly well using Nearmap.